Alright guys, hello, welcome to the video. We're going to be playing the Blesk today, VZ64 Blesk, version 64 I guess. And this tank is really strong, man. I like it. It's very vulnerable. It doesn't have a lot of armor at all. Kind of low on hit points for the most part. It does have good concealment, but it's slow. View range is fine, concealment is fine, no armor, slow, right? But where's this thing shining? It's shining with the gun, right? The gun is very powerful. I think you guys know about this thing. It's extremely ridiculous, man. Just sell this from the depot real quick. This gun it does 210 damage per second. I think it takes just under 4 seconds to shoot the entire magazine, but you have 140 shells, right? 140 shells, guys. And what I really like that they did with this, and I explained in my recent video that I just did with the updates, 1.26 updates, they actually took the AP, made it do 2 more damage than the APCRs. So your gold shells are doing less damage. I love that. Keep in mind, you do have 12 damage per shot, though, with the HE, which this will literally melt even 90s off the map, RHMs, Scorpion Gs, Su-130s, etc., that kind of thing. So definitely keep this in mind with the HE shells, right? Your rate of continuous fire is 2,100 rounds a minute, which is just insane. 2,100 DPM, guys. The dispersion is not great. The aiming time is not great. The time for complete loading is not great, but this is just a burst damage vehicle, right? Honestly, the DPM is actually good despite what this thing is, right? And again, your pen is not great, but I think the pen is balanced, honestly. I really do, because 217, yeah, you're going to pen a lot more, but you're giving up a lot of damage, right? You're giving up 2 damage for every single shell, which, if you hit every single one of them, is like 280 damage. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. And you guys can find all kinds of information about this. If you just go to tanks.gg, you can find all kinds of information about this vehicle. I did this same thing when I was talking about the vehicle in the patch 1.26 notes. But yeah, you can see all these things, guys, in here. You can see the clip damage potential. So like, look at the difference between APs and the APCRs, right? 560 to 840. So that's a big difference, right? It's actually more than I thought. No, at 280, that is correct. But look at the HEs. 1680. So check this out for yourself, guys. Understand the tank that you're playing, right? Like, I was playing in a platoon with, I think it was Dirk yesterday, Highland Dirk, and I made a lot of mistakes with this vehicle, man. You know, it just doesn't have the mobility that I'm expecting a lot of times, and I end up getting myself into trouble. And it's so easy for people to pen you with HE too. Like, you got to be so careful, man. This thing is just very vulnerable, and you get addicted to shooting the Brrrt gun because it literally sounds like an A10 Warthog, and it's hilarious. So I love the vehicle. I really do. It's just, you're going to get yourself into trouble with it a lot of times. A lot of times you're going to get yourself into trouble with this vehicle. It's just going to happen. So I don't have this unlocked yet. What is this called? I always field modifications. I don't have that yet, but we do have this whole thing researched. Eventually I'm going to start using blueprints here. I'm going to do this and stuff, but not quite yet. I will do that at another time. But yeah, I really wanted to get to the tier 8 just so I had this gun, right? But we're going to be playing it with CVS in the scouting slot, bounty low noise exhaust, bounty optics. This is pretty standard. And so far right now, the camera's covering this, but I am averaging 1263 damage a game over 27 battles with a 52% win rate in this vehicle. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the games. I'm going to pop up some boosters for myself here. And we're going to play, and I'm going to try and give you guys a solid hour of footage with the Blesk. I just recorded probably 7 videos. I don't know. I did a 40-minute video, guys. I've been in my room like all morning trying to get all this stuff out for you. I did like, I think 4 or 5 videos on like the Brisk 274A, etc. I also did the patch 1.26 video. I did a very short Brisk video that was like 50 seconds long that I just posted today. And what else have we done? We've done a lot, guys. I did have a good game in the Skoda T17. I recorded that as well. So we have done a lot and a lot of stuff. Like, I'd never ask you guys for donations or anything like that, but like the amount of work that I'm finding that I'm putting in on Sunday mornings, man, going into Sunday evenings, like it's hours and hours of work to basically have like maybe a week or two's worth of videos. I think this is just going to be 1 week. It's going to be like every other day I'm going to be giving you guys a video because the freaking patch 1.26 video took me so long, man. And this is how I set this thing up with ammo, by the way. I do run 980 here, 980 here, and 280 here, again, because you have incentive to shoot the standard APs because you do more damage with them, right? So I feel like that's really, really important. If this guy's going here, I'm going to go, okay, even 90's going over here. There's just too many lights, man. There's just too many freaking lights, man. And this matchmaking is ridiculous. But I'm just going to do this. Okay, WZ's going to make a pass here. It's kind of aggressive. I think I was still out of his render range, though, which is pretty wild. Just going to see if we can outspot people in this area. There's the Nomad. I don't think that's worth taking shots there. Progetto leave that area? Someone say scouts are all in one spot? Not really, man. I think so. I'm gonna come up here. If I'm lit, it would be good information. That means someone would be sitting here, but I'm not. I'm just gonna burr down this Pantera real quick. Anyone else? Just reload. So 183 damage. So, like, you'd think you'd be able to do so much damage in this tank, but the reality is, especially as the reticle goes like this, like, I just let the whole clip go. You can kind of burst it, like when people do in the Leopard, but the reality is, like, you're just not going to do a lot of damage in this vehicle, you know? From a distance, anyway, right? So, cleaned him up. I wasn't even spotted. But yeah, this thing is basically A10 Warthog. Just burrs everywhere, you know? It's very, very addicting, I have to say. Could try to advance here, but I think this boar is still poking in this area. Kind of wish one other person was over here just to check this. I don't want to advance here and then get lit. That's my fear. I don't want to get lit yet, anyway. Okay, burr down the Blesk. Hit him for 272. Just playing it carefully, man, you know? You have 1,000 HP, guys. You really don't want to take any damage you don't have to take. So I'm just kind of letting the rest of the team kind of do some stuff here, you know? We're sitting, getting some covering fire. Eventually the heavies are going to go down, I think. But we want to try and stay to this side of the map. Because we own this side of the map. I'm almost wondering if I can just sit, like, right here or something. I'd like to see this Brrrt trying to do something. I'd like to catch this Brrrt out trying to press or something here. That's kind of my goal, and we have all our tank destroyers on this side of the map. I kind of just want to sit and just be careful right here. Just kind of hang out. There's the boar. Okay. Did a little bit of damage to him, 152. Like, this side of the map's going to fall. I'm not going to run in there and get one clip off and try and run away. I'd rather just sit here and kind of spot. Eventually we're going to spot. We're not spotting right now, but I mean, we will be spotting if the heavies try and push in like this. Lova's coming up here. Okay, I'm gonna hold my fire now. We can just sit here for the time being, I think. Could even try and go here, but I think it's a little aggressive at this point. Rather just be here. Okay, not spotting the Brrrt there. People just aren't ready to take these shots, man. Okay, not spotted from that. You know what else I noticed on this vehicle is because the caliber is so small, maybe this is just me, but I notice when I fire, I rarely get spotted. And I wonder if it's just because the caliber is so small that your concealment after firing is also pretty high. Maybe it's the case. We'll take a look at that, guys. See, like, we're not even spotted from that. Isn't that wild? Okay, good. Good. Now we reload, go after the Gonzalo. I think we did well there. 1389 damage, 907 assist. Let's see if we can find this Gonzalo before they cap. The T-28 prototype wants to cap. It's fine, man. Off base, please. Yeah. It's fine, man. Some people like to cap for missions, so it is what it is. I'm trying not to be toxic in the chat, man. I've gotten warnings already. Like, Whirls, you're being toxic in the chat, man. 1744 damage, 907 assist. I think that was a pretty good game, man. 3 kills. I think we played that well. So that's what this tank can do, man, if you're careful with it. You have to be careful with it, and you don't want to YOLO people, man. You got to be very, very cautious about how you play this vehicle, because if you're too aggressive with it, you're going to get caught out, man. Like, big time. It has no armor, dude. So, I just created a session. Why is this asking me to create another session? Get out of here. Alright, 120k for that game. Not bad. Play another one. Yeah, that was like a 10-6k WTR. So pretty good. Studs is another good map. It's tier 8 matchmaking. All tier 8 matchmaking. I don't think I've even had this map with this tank yet. Let's see what we can do. Alright, we're going to go south. I always go south. Like, I see a lot of light tankers try and play the north. I just don't think it's worth it, man. I'd rather put my gun in the south and help win the dip. I think, like, winning the dip is so vital on this map. But I've seen even really good players like both Ayuxin and Kaizu always play the north, and I just never think it's worth it, man, to me. I never have a good time over there. Maybe it's just one of those things where, like, really good players have to do it. We have a triple Brrrt platoon. One of the people has a 10k WTR. I'd say we're pretty good here. The other two are anonymized. 2 mark, 2 mark. Yeah, I think we're good here, man. I think we're going to absolutely roll this team. Brrrt trio. I think we're solid, man. Let's see what these boys are going to do, man. Who knows? They're all just going to YOLO at the Blesk. Okay, so the turret gets you an extra 50 HP. That's why I had 950 HP at first in the Blesk. Now I have 1,000. So that's the turret that actually gives you that little bit of extra HP. It appears. Okay. I'm going to follow these Brrrts in here. Bulldog. Okay, good. I thought the 166 was going to spot us there. They should clean up this M41D, and now we can sit uncontested in this area. This is my favorite bush. Look up here. Just make sure we're not lit. Just sit right here for now. Just sit right here, hang out. See what we see. Bulldog. I could take these shots, but I don't think it's worth it right now. Just let this guy run away. Okay, there's a CDA. Okay, we are spotted from that. You know what else I noticed? You can hear all the shells hitting the ground, too. You guys hear that? Like all the shells like hitting the tank or whatever. The pinging noise. There's Progetto. Gotta be really careful with this. Because these guys are really, really close. Okay. Hit those boys a little bit. 592 damage we're at. Not even really spotted from that. Doesn't look like it. And they left the north wide open, man. Look at this. So we're just going to have a good time here. I guess. Come down. Destroy all that cover, man, so people have easy shots. Like the E5 and stuff. Let me make sure Artie doesn't target me here. Just going to move a little bit. Careful, bad shot. Careful, careful. Good, good stuff. Good stuff. Just getting these shots kind of uncontested here. So we're fine. Excuse me. And that guy's 3 marked his, so... Like, if we lose this game, man, it's their fault, you know. Not saying it's their fault, but, like, they're that good where we need to win this game, man. Like, it has to happen, basically. Okay, I guess that was at the Brrrt. Just trying to hit this Emil. Beautiful. There we go. I love how the noise it makes when it hits the tank, dude. It's like... It's insane, dude. This gun is just insane. This tank is so much fun to play, man. It's such a joy to play. It really, really is. What a fun tank. What a fun tank. 416's coming down. Destroy the cover for this G-sword. Brr, 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 brr. This thing is just hilarious, dude. Why Wargaming thought this was a good idea, man. I mean, this thing is hilarious. I think it's fairly balanced. I really do feel like it's balanced, though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Feels balanced to me, you know? Okay, that's not destructible. Just gonna hit all this shit that's destructible, basically. Okay, this is our last clip of APs. These guys have much less cover now. I was gonna say, that's also destructible. Okay, let's see if we can go get this Panther. I'm just sitting here playing around, trying to I'm shooting all the cover, man, you know? Panther. Good. Czech language is very interesting, very cool, man. Very different. I like it. Okay, that's it, guys. And all standards. I mean, we fired no APCRs, so... 1956 damage, 596 assist. I think these games are going excellent. Now we're going to start going downhill. We had 2 good ones to start. I think we're doing pretty well. Pretty well. I don't know why this keeps asking me to create a session, man. It's really annoying. You can download it so that on Tomato GG you see all your games, right? Like each individual game. Sometimes it glitches up. It's weird. All right, 2 battles so far, guys, are going very, very well, which is rare for me. 1850 damage and 848 assistance. I'd like to get a little more assist. Can we get like a more open map or something like that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think this thing really is made for open maps. It's definitely a this is the kind of tank like you'd want to be in, similar to like the Hawk 30 or like the M4190, where on these brawling maps it does this really good burst damage, you know? But maybe not these corridor kind of maps though. Like Abbey, I think is really good, but this map doesn't really have a lot of those close corners like Abbey does in the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the south side of this map and just try and catch someone out at the beginning. See how we do here. But yeah, this tank has been very, very, very enjoyable, man. I have to say. And again, I think it's balanced because, yeah, if you can get the side plate of someone, but like you really don't have the pen to do much to someone frontally. It's like you got to get these side shots, man. And I feel like the Blesk is kind of going to be similar to like the Brrrt. Like it's one of those tanks where if you're a very good player, the tank is going to be very good, right? And you, again, you think that with every tank, like, oh, Whirls, like if you're a good player, you're going to be good in every tank. Understandable. But what I'm saying is like really good players are going to make these tanks work extremely well, much better than any other tank in the game. Blesk, Brrrt, etc., those kinds of vehicles. And that's why I think it's important to understand light tanks very well as well. Because if you're a good light tank player, usually you're going to be good in most other vehicles as well. Decent at least, right? Because you just understand the maps and stuff, okay? Did not expect Char to be here so fast. Trying to see if we can catch anybody else out. Whatever, Brrrt. I think we're just outplayed here. I don't think we're going to be able to do much here against like Char and stuff like that. So I might take a more defensive approach, and we can probably chill back in this corner and just see if we can get shots. We can also try and poke with the tank destroyers, but I just never like doing that. Hitting rocks. Should be fine here. Yeah, we're good. So if these guys push, which they will, we're outmanned here. Anyone can see that on the map. They got way more people here. We have people just camped here, you know. I don't mean to spam the map, but like just showing you guys, right? Like we have a lot of people here. A lot of enemies over here. And there's nothing I can really do frontally. So here's where the tank is just not, like, you got to get really creative, right? So just shooting through this bush. Centurion can't really see me here. Did he 3-mark this thing? Is that a 2-mark? 2-mark. That's pretty good. Good. So the bridge is kind of pushed here, which is good. That's what we want. Blesk goes down. I could load the HEs for this RHM, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to unload if he pokes. I'm actually going to load the HEs. I'm going to wait for the RHM to poke. Just need the gun depression. Will Centurion spot me if he pokes that? He will. It's unfortunate. Okay, go back to standards. Centurion probably lit me again. No, he didn't. I'm going to start following the TVP in. Try and flank these guys at this point. I think we can do it. You have to wait until the game progresses a bit to worry about flanking, right? I tell you guys this all the time. Like, you can't just flank right at the start of the game, or else these guys are going to start turning on you and stuff like that. So you have to wait for the right opportunity, and I think now it's the right opportunity. We can also get shots into these Vickers as he's pulling back. And there's the type. I'm actually going to unload on the type instead. Okay, good. Beautiful. Wait for the Vickers to go down, and now we run and get the flanking shots on these boys. And at this point, like, I'm not worried about dying because the game's over, right? We have the game. So even if, like, this was a fight over here, which it looks like these guys have handled this very well because we were outmanned over here. Outnumbered. So M53. Whatever, man. I don't even really care, to be honest with you. Burr him down. Centurion's going to turn on me. That's fine. I'm going to slide around this guy like this. Beautiful. And there you go, guys. 1230 damage, 33 assists. That's it, 3 spots. But hey, man, I think we played it well, given the fact that this was a 8, 9, 10 game, actually. We got 2 kills out of it. And I think we're playing it well, man. I don't think we're playing it perfect. I never play anything perfect, but I think we're playing it pretty well. Pretty well. So, I'm going to keep going. What are we at? 26 minutes. Stop creating a session here. Hate this shit. Gosh, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, football season started. I'll talk to him later. Watch some football today too, man. Okay, here's where the tank gets interesting, in my opinion, because I think it's still good at scouting. I don't think it's not as good as like the even 90, but it's kind of slow, and it feels sloppy to me. That's what I just don't like. It's like kind of like just sluggish, I think is a better term. Okay, so I'm just going to come here real quick. I'd like to see if we can counter the lights. I do this now. Ever since watching Ayuxin's video on the EBR, I just sit right here. This is why. See, counter the even here. Okay, hit him, counter him. He has to run away now. Hopefully he doesn't come back out. We're just countering that initial play, and now these guys should be good in the southwest area. And now we can come up. And that's a very good play. I'm telling you guys, I make that play maybe a quarter to half the time. You'll catch someone out running to that middle bush line. It's not like you're going to catch it every single time. Don't think you will. But sometimes you do. I think we're going to try and counter this LTG as well. Okay. See how the dispersion just gets really weird. So. But that's good information. The LTG is there. Now it's just a matter of where's the Skoda T-17. He looked like he was also in that area, so I'm going to take advantage of this. Try and get to this bush over here without getting spotted. There's the Skoda now. We should be fine here. Shouldn't be spotted here. Just going to approach this bush carefully. I think we just sit here for a minute. Udez, good. We won't be lit, no way. Fine here. IS is poking up as well. Skoda's coming up. I don't think this guy will spot me. I think we're in the bush fine. I'm just going to turn like this just in case. Do have the Udez lit here. Skoda T-56 on the hill. I think we're fine here. Do we have Artie? We don't have Artie. I think we're going to lose the hill. And no one can really hit this Udez, so. It's A44. Kind of close, but I don't think it's going to matter. Skoda's coming down here. Okay, I think we run away now. He's getting pretty close. Yeah, I need yours, man. I mean, the whole team is melting up here on the hill, so trying to help you, man. Skoda's down here, so we're fine with that for now. See if we can just counter this Skoda, man. I don't know what else to do with this right now. We need the hill to win. Maybe continue pressing up. If they're able to win that, looks like they're starting to win it now. It was looking questionable for a moment, but I think that was just the numbers that we were seeing. I don't think there's any safe way to counter this guy. You can try and do it in the bushes here. I'm not that creative, man. Just kind of let this guy sit there. I don't think he's really like a hazard to my team right now, so I don't think it's worth it to try and counter him right now. Okay. Spur him down a bit. Scorpion's going to go after him, and I'm going to get going right away. We're going to win this hill. Excuse me, my man. Thank you very much. And now we're going to push into this corner. Oh my god, why is this guy still alive? I thought he would be dead by now. Okay, hopefully I'm not hit by Udez. I'm hit by LTG, though. Got really lucky here. A lot of these TDs, I think, are out of render, though, so... I just moved too soon. I would assume that Scorpion would have eliminated him, but I guess he didn't. Just weird. I don't know what happened there. I wasn't paying attention. I just, like, tunnel visioned. So now let's advance here. IS hits me. I can take it. Okay, it's fine. Yep, LTG try to hit me as well. Pull in here, spot the JP, spot the LTG. LTG's just sitting there. I'm surprised he's not moving. I think we can do this just fine. These guys shouldn't light me here. Yeah, should be fine here. Might get blind fired, maybe. Yeah. You guys gonna proxy us, that's fine. Good, good. He gets ripped apart for doing so. He's going to get the burr in the backside. We just don't have enough support here for me to YOLO this this area, so I'm not going to do it. Spot this IS, keep him lit. Try and help the team as much as I can here. Good, 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 good. Just hope we don't get blinded here. But we gotta try and let these guys work a little bit. Okay, hit him. Just come down. Ooh. Yikes, took 82 damage for that. It's fine. You gotta eliminate this IS first before I go that way, my man. I know you want me to spot the Udez, but... I just want to shoot this guy so bad. You guys have no idea how much I want to shoot this guy right now. But if he fires, then I'll shoot. I think it'll be worth it by then. Got really stuffy all of a sudden, man. It's like allergies or something. Okay, that should make him a one-shot now. We have to be really careful with our HP, guys, on this map right now. Like, so careful. Did I just pull too much out of the bush, or what happened there? Because there's no way that LTG should have been able to spot me from there. Speaking of being careful with our HP. Okay, and now this has to be basically a YOLO scout. There's no other way to do it. I've done it so many other times before. The Type 62 can try and advance, but I'm thinking we just YOLO scout it. It is what it is. It's what always works for me. Sometimes, but we can't take a shot now, right? I pulled out of the bush too much like an idiot on the IS, and now we have to hope we don't get hit pushing in like this. So just do this. Say a prayer. Hope we can spot before we get hit. There we go. Okay. Sorry, we got him. P-43. Got the Sioux. Got the Progetto and all in there. Good. Come on, eliminate the P-43. Okay. I think we did what we needed to do, guys. See, you have to YOLO in. It's like so challenging, man. If you know exactly where they are, then you can try and get creative with the trees and stuff, but I don't even bother. I don't think it's worth it, man. I think once everyone's ready, you just go in. You go in for it, and see, like the Type 62 is trying to do it creatively. Be careful. He's dead here all day, man. He's going to die. If these guys are actually going to shoot him. Like, I know they have shots at him. Apparently, they're not taking them, though. They might have retreated down to the bottom. It's possible. But yeah, that's the way I do it, guys. I mean, you might have found that you have a creative way of doing it. So that, like, Udez is down there and P-43 might have, like, YOLO'd down or something. I don't know. Hit that Udez. There you go. Good job, boys. Good job. Let's go to T-56. Good player, man. Okay. But see, what we did, spotted them. Now that people have the areas on all them too, we spotted the Sioux. We got a lot of spotting damage there, man. And 1473, 2636, guys. I mean, excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. I think we'll play just one more, man. One more and we'll call it. Because these 3 games have been outstanding and I'm very happy with how they've been going. So, it's good stuff. Got our first mark. We did do 34.96 after everything was said and done. 1,117 experience. Go to T56 played a really good game. Probably was the reason why we were able to push the hill there. He did a lot of damage. Lorraine did well as well. Yeah. Good team, man. People played well. 4 battles, guys. I thought we played 3. We actually played 4 battles. And we one-marked this thing in 31 battles. We one-marked it in 31 battles. I actually think that's pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed with that. I think we've played it pretty well up to this point. We're going to play one more. And yeah, man, I mean, we're doing very well in this vehicle today. So I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. This map is annoying, man. I really don't like this map at all. So. And we've done a lot of it with the standard ammo, right, guys? Like, we've never even switched yet. We haven't had a reason to load the HEs, and I haven't loaded the APCRs, man. So I think you're very capable of performing well in this vehicle without even loading the APCRs. I just have them there in case I run into a game-carrying situation where I have to pen someone frontally, perhaps, like, or whatever, you know? But I think this is like 8 clips worth of standards, so I might even do like 10-6 or something like that. I think that might be better off. But the reality is like you almost never shoot the entire clip, you know? So you think like, all right, I have 8 clips, that means I can only shoot 8 times, but not really, man. You end up shooting like a little bit and then you reload, a little bit and then you reload. It's just like the way you kind of do it, right? Same thing in like the Batchat 12T and stuff. Let's see if we can catch anybody early here. Tiger Mouse. Killing me, man. You're killing me, my man. Oh, you got spotted too. Okay. Fair enough, man. I guess, like, the way I angled out probably wasn't that great either. So. It's brr, 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 brr. I'm gonna poke this bush. Okay. I just wish they did more with this side of the map, man. I just feel like this is just such a... Like, there's one bush everyone can go to. See? See how everyone, like, consolidates in this one area? It's just like, dude, put something else over here to, like, allow for a little bit more of, like, a couple more bushes or something like that, you know? Like, do 2 of these or something like that. Like, one here instead of just putting this rock formation. Like, make more of the area playable, you know? Okay, random event is occurring. What can I do with this game, man? Do I push him with the Hawk 30 here? I'm waiting to see someone right here. Like the LT to poke right here. The Hawk will light. Centurion will do, I guess. Can't really do anything to this guy. We did 26 damage out of all that. But, okay. And this is why I just do not like... Look at this, man. We're getting assaulted here now. Okay, just going to unload in that area real quick. I'm going to start coming back because I'm not comfortable here anymore. We have a lot of hard-hitting tanks. Like, we got the Cobra. I got another T-30 back here. Okay. And now I think I'd, at this point, like to try and help the city since numbers haven't really dwindled, but HP numbers have at least. See if we can try and do something in this area, man. I don't really want to leave these guys, but like I don't feel like I'm a big threat over here right now, to be honest. And our guys have been pretty passive. LT tried to get aggressive and he melted off the map for it, so it's like, what can you do, man? You know? This map is just really tricky, in my opinion. Some of these heavies are coming back. I like to sit like right at this door. Maybe some of these heavies will push. I'm just trying to be like a gnat and just kind of like join these guys, you know. If I can. Wait for them to figure out, yeah, this is why, you know, see, I do this. Now we wait for the M103 to fire. It's fine. Just kind of burr the M103 down. Blesk is up top. Good. I'm gonna load HE for this boy. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. This is what you guys have been waiting for, right? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, good stuff. Come down before we get hit. 664 into him, not bad. Load standard. Clip. Good. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excuse me, my man. Okay, you go. Kind of turned like a boat, man, so. Let's see, because now we're going to need to kind of spot, I think. Where's this AC? I don't want to run past him and have him spot me. He's behind that column. I think we are good here, guys. I think we have won this game as well. Just going to kind of YOLO in now. I think we've won this game. I think. Good. Centurion goes down. ISU is there. E50 is there. The Waffle Panzer is the question right now. Don't want to question. I'm going to load HE for him, see if we can find him. We can't take a hit from him, though. That's the problem. So, this is definitely going to be a one-way trip. You know, I think. There he is. Good. Good. We got 475 out of that. I don't think that was that bad. I don't want to get more aggressive. Okay, he fired. Actually going to come down this way. Good. Now we press into him. I would reload my HE, but it's only half a clip that I have now, so I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to come up this way. Try and press him. If we die, at least the Char has another angle. There he is. Good, he fired. Good, beautiful. ISU, avoid the shot by the ISU. Just trying to stay alive here, stay alive. Okay. Let's see if we can go after this guy now. I'm just going to kind of YOLO down and just try and stay to the right as much as possible. There he is. Good. Get behind cover. Good. I was going to say Tiger Mouse should have an easy shot there. And there you go, guys. 2387 damage, 472 assist. I think this is by far the best 5 games in a row that I've played in this vehicle. Probably even if you just took 3 of them randomly, it would be the 3 best games that I've played in a row so far with this tank. I mean, this session was just brilliant in every aspect. We had great teams. You know, I think our RNG went really well. I think we made the right decisions everywhere. I think we played this tank very well this session. Very, very well. 10,700 WTR. We won every game too, so we just had good teams. We had a damage cause received of 3.17. We averaged 1,758 damage, 1139 assists because we had a decent Mali game as well. 3.2 spots, no damage blocked by armor, not expecting to have any. And yeah, guys, what a performance. So here it is. And we're at 67.31% on the mark. After how many battles? 32 battles. We have a 59% win rate in this vehicle now after those 5 wins in a row, and we're averaging 1,340 damage a game, which is absurd. These numbers will probably start to go down. I think we got lucky as well here just to have good teams in this session. So hope you enjoyed the Blesk. I hope that this session makes you want to go and play this vehicle. It's a lot of fun. Remember that it's not a premium. I would highly encourage you to do something like this, actually, like load more of these. I'll probably just keep it like that. Try and shoot the APs, man, because you're going to do more damage anyway. And that's all, guys. 50 minutes. Hope you enjoyed. See you for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.